This example is going to look at using the PowerPivot add-in from Excel 2013 Pro Plus. And for this example, we have a large data file that we need to import so that we can work with it. So we're going to do that in PowerPivot. So we're going to open a new sheet. We're going to go to PowerPivot, click on Manage, and you'll see that we have the option at this point to choose how we want to get our external data. For this example, we're going to click on From Other Sources. You'll have a long list of options. This is a text file, so we're going to go to the bottom. We're going to click Text File, select Next. We can now browse to find our data. Then we want to make sure that the column separator is a comma. And then once the data is here, we can choose which columns we want to include. In this example, we want to include all, so we'll check the left-hand box and we'll click Finish. Now it's a large data set, so it's going to take a little while to import the entire file. Once we do get it imported, we're going to look at some formatting, and then we're going to add in some additional Excel data as well. So it should be getting close to being finished. You can see we've now successfully imported all of the rows, and there it is. You can see that we now have our data. First thing we want to look at is this date column. You'll see that the date column includes the date and the time. For this example, we're not concerned with the time, so we're going to go to Format in the middle of the ribbon. We're going to choose just the date. And you'll also see that in the revenue column, it's numbers, it's not in currency. So we're going to highlight that column. We're going to go back to the formatting box and click on currency. And then we also do not need the decimal places, so we're going to go ahead and double click that and drop those. Then you'll see that we have store ID, but we don't have what store that ID matches. So we want to find our Excel data sheet that has the store ID with the store name, and we want to copy and paste that. So we're going to go to our store info. You'll see our table in Excel. We're going to choose the table. We're going to Control C to copy. We'll go to PowerPivot and Manage. Then you can see that on the left-hand side, we can paste that information in this workbook. So we're going to call that Store Info. You can see there the data is there. Click OK. You can see in the bottom right-hand corner that it's pasting the new table. It takes it just a little bit as well. And then you can see that that has completed, and we now have two tabs. We have our original data, and we now have a Store Info tab as well. So all of the information is in the one workbook, and we can work with that. So that is just a few things that we can do when we're working in PowerPivot add-in.